Alright, so King was back in with another video, and today we have our NG spec, our favourite strat, versus some counter strats, or some strats where you can't really deactivate anything. So yeah, most strats you can just deactivate whatever their strong ability is, the mid to late game, and you can beat most people, but these strategies you got to do something a little bit different, because deactivate doesn't really do anything versus them. But yeah, since it's post-commentary, and before we get to the post-commentary, about some cool buttons down below. So the first one is the subscribe button. We're on 955, so we're 45 away from 45 subscribers away from the promised land. So if you could subscribe, that would help me out a lot. Yeah, the like button, which can help our videos get promoted to more people, so they can find our channel and subscribe as well. And then the comment section, which does a similar thing. If you could just comment something related to the video, or if you can't think of anything related to the video, you can comment the word McLaren. There we go. There's a McLaren mug on my table near me. Yeah, it's Matt's mug actually, if you remember Matt from the streams. But yeah. Anyway, so Heli is our first opponent is against Heli, or Musky the gamer. He's playing Heli. I don't know why I don't do my normal engineer for some reason. I don't know what possessed me, but I decided we're not just going to do our normal, put the engineer down and spam like 100 farmers to control the sentries. We're just going to 9-inch nail spam and sentry spam instead to defend stuff. I don't know why I decided to do this. Yeah, I'm not really sure. Oh well, it's what we decided to do, and kind of see how it works out this game. I think the sentry is probably quite a bit better, but it was quite nice having to place 100 farmers down. Just be placing farmers down for like 4 rounds. It's quite fun when you do it like now and then, but when you do it all the time, it gets a bit annoying, placing all the farmers down. But yeah, so we've anti-stored pretty well so far, which is what we want to do against Heli. Pretty well, it's been okay. Nothing special, but you know, we move. And yeah, I've been farming just fine. He's about the same as us in farms. I believe he had super eco boost as well. So yeah, nothing too crazy so far. We're thinking at this point it's quite hard to use the X-Ray against Heli, so it's going to be a pretty tough game. He's most likely got it with Glue Gunner or Ice are the main two. I guess Ice, yeah, it's a pretty good Ice map, so Heli Ice is very common. He had the tournament badge, so I'm guessing he was quite an old player, so he's definitely been around in the Heli Ice when it was crazy OP. I think it's still pretty good now, but not quite as OP. Heat Lightnings, we send in some yellows Heat Lightnings when he gets that farm down. Spam some more engineers down to defend this stuff. He's playing it very passively though, which also is kind of good for the way we've approached this. So yeah, we just get our foam down, and the foam, he's not putting anything up behind those leads, so the foam is going to be able to just take care of all of those nice and easy. But you see the pinks coming out of it are actually quite tough, which is quite funny, because not really need defense for that. We can send in some regen whites. It looks like he wants to go for his BIA here, so he's farmed very hard. We send this little rush in, which is trying to get a lightning forced or some defense forced, even better. But we send in this rush. He gets a Heli down and he uses lightning, so that's really good. That's pretty much should deny a safe BIA around 13. Because he'll have one more lightning and then he might have a damage boost, but he goes for it anyways, so what we have to do now is force this BIA to get sold. If he holds this BIA into round 16, then the game's pretty much gone. He uses his last lightning on that rush there, and so now we have to sell a farm, we have to rush him again. We can't stop rushing. We might as well surrender if he can defend this. So we send in 4 regen rainbow balloons. He damage boosts, we send loads of pinks up behind. So he's only damage boosted 2 of those Helis. There's a lot of regen rainbow balloons. He panics, sells everything, gets an Apache. Fantastic. He sold the BIA, only had it up for 1 round. Only got 80 eco from it and had to get an Apache, which if he just holds this, it's super expensive. So he sells it, rebuys the BIA. We're rushing him again. He's not got his damage boost up right now as well, so he sold the BIA, sold the Apache, and sold the BIA again, and just about damage boost clutches up in time for him, otherwise he'd have died right there. But yeah, this is amazing. So I'm not sure the exact numbers for how much you lose every time you sell the BIA. It's 4k for the Apache. The BIA is probably Well, how much is the BIA? It's probably like 3k. About 3k, yeah. So he's lost 10k just from having to sell to all those rushes. So even though it slowed our farms down a lot, it doesn't even matter because we got 800 eco, which is way more than him. And he's only got 3 plantations. We got 2, but I was going to catch him up with that. And yeah, we don't have as much defense now, but we go for our Spike Factory upgrade. We're just being a little bit safe, I guess. But no, our eco is going to really help us catch up. So he's got a bit of a farm lead going on, but our eco lead is just so big that it doesn't even matter. He also has to do something. He has to do something that's not nothing to a BFB as well. So we're going to send him in a BFB when we can as well. Whereas for us, for a BFB, we've got quite a nice defend. I can't remember which game it is in, but we showed quite a nice, some pretty nice defense in today's video. We've really caught him up in farms, which is nice just because of how much crazy that eco is. Pretty much gets a farm every 6 seconds. That's just so much eco. He's not gone for anything just yet. We are going to send him in a BFB straight away because he's only got 2 razor rotors down. It's going to force some more stuff. And if he like pops it and then puts his like ice down, then we can deactivate it before it gets to the Moab stage. And then he's got to deal with Moabs, which should be going at good speed. And that should be quite tough. But we'll see how he defends this in the end. He's going to sell farm, sell his other heli and get an Apache, which is a bit of a strange defend. It will defend way closer than it used to be because of the Apache nerf. But it does in fact still defend. We'll find out. It does get very close though. But yeah, that is not how the game ends. Meanwhile, we got a factory just then, so that's very nice. We're going to try and place down our second engineer so that we can get 2 traps going, which will be very good for our game. We got round 22 coming up soon, so 2 traps, you can just grab the whole AI. A little bit of lag on my screen replay, but I don't think this is ever shown in the video, so hopefully this is fine. We're going to put some farmers down. We're just trying to get our sentry spawning towards the back so that our traps can trap as much as possible, but probably not doing too much. But yeah, 2 traps. We're going to be grab pretty much the entirety of the AI, which is really nice. That makes us a decent amount of money. Probably like almost 2k, I think. I didn't count it, but I'm just going to guess it was about that. And he's starting to farm a little bit better now. He's almost at a factory. But we're now making money from all the AI. Or we're sending him in a ZMG as well to slow his farms down again. And basically mean he can't damage he can't get a factory, and he can't damage our farm's position so far. Now he can't send us in a ZMG now because he has to defend this. And if we didn't do anything, then we could have gotten another factory, but you don't even get much from the factory around 23. And we'd have to sell some stuff, so it just wouldn't have been worth it at all. Or he would have got a factory and closed up the farms a little bit. Anyway, so we ended up finding he has got the Super Monkey, which this is really strange, but this is even worse for the activate than ice, because there's not even like an ice store that you can try and block. But he has to get a Robo Monkey, he has to sell all the farms, but he will in fact defend once he's got all of this down. But his farms are completely ruined now, and he has to sell something to get more farms back up now, which loses him even more money. Yeah, if he didn't lose any money selling stuff, he would be doing alright this game, but you do in fact lose a lot of money selling stuff, so for that reason he is struggling. He gets around 24 BIA. We could send another ZMG in and like stop this, but around 24 BIA is just so late, I really don't care. So we just get our third trap down, and we're just going to farm on now and think with round 32 we can just send in ZOMGs, and he's going to really struggle to this. And if he all outs us, we should have enough money to be able to defend. Grab our second factory right there. Very nice. But yeah, just going to keep collecting these traps. And yeah, just keep farming, collecting the traps. He's got his BIA down, so he'll be starting to gain some money now. He'll start to have an eco lead now because of the ZMG send and the PFB send. That would have drained our eco a little bit from what it was. Like it was 800 from all the eco rushes we were sending in before. But now it is down just under 400, but it's completely fine because we got a load of factories down now. And we're not planning to go super late anyways, of course. You can't go super late with EnjoySpec. But yeah, the main thing is he is drained. So if your opponent has like 10 factories, start of round 32, they can just send in 0 MGs and you're not going to be able to spike storm them all. Maybe at the start, if you got really good micro and get loads of spike storms down and you also have like 10 factories, maybe you can start defending from 32 to 34, but 100% around 35 onwards, you've got absolutely no chance. So yeah. We go for a spiked mines here. We were going to do like a cool, like, we could have done a 2-3 spike factory and got like a trap down at the bottom with our spike factory down there, but that was a bit too cool for us. Yeah, we just go for the spike mines, nice and safe. We don't want to choke at this point. That would be a very cringe choke at this point. Our farms are going alright. We got 3 factories. We can get another one down now, but we're gonna get one this round. We don't need to sell anything. We can just get one a little bit later and save the sell cost. And so we'll get our next one down now, I think. Yep. He's cashed out his BIA a couple rounds ago, gotten his factory up, but you know, he's quite a few factories behind. All the mobs from the AI are just going to get caught. He has to get Super Monkey down here. He's like repairing for like round 32 AI and stuff like that coming up. So he get his second factory up, sells his BIA. We can just get another factory right now. I don't know why we're not. There we go. So now we have a 3 fact lead. So, you know, pretty savage. We get this really weird thing with the trap. So one of our traps is just spawned permanently off the map. And I can't tell which one it is, so I can't rebuy it easily. And, yeah, it's really annoying that. I don't know why. I've had that glitch a couple times, but like, if that happens at only one, like, you getting rushed and you're, like, boosting to, like, rainbows or something, and then the sentry's trap just permanently spawned off the map, then you just lose. So, and I don't think it's actually respawned. I think it has actually a glitch. It's not just like a spare trap left over. It is actually really bad. So thankfully in this position it doesn't really matter. But yeah, we go for a second 4-2. He sells all his factories and he's going to send us in a ZMG rush. So what we do to this, at the start, we can just stay nice and composed. We got so many factories. We could send him some stuff back, which is fine. We're going to use our engineer ability to make our spike factory shoot faster, one of our 4-2 shoot faster, so there's loads of stuff at the end for the Moabs. He can only send us in 3 ZMGs, I think, as well, so as I said, because he was drained, this is not enough to cause us any problems, so we can just get a load of abilities down. We're gonna speed up one of our spike storms as well, just for fun, I guess. And we can just do a few spike storm micros. Like, we're not really doing anything crazy. We decided to put it in the lower right rather than closer to the balloons, just because I can do it a little bit faster and a bit more comfortably. Yeah, this is not. If this micro is too quick for you, then you have seriously need to work on your micro. I can't lie, because it's not very fast. And yeah, taking both sides, getting the I believe getting the bigger bundles helps you quite a bit out in this position, so that's what we do. Anyways, he surrenders and we can go into the next game. Alright, so second game. I just realised I forgot to cut a bit out of the... I basically I record the sound through the phone and then I send it over to the iPad. The iPad edits it and does all the stuff. But I forgot to cut out a bit of it. I just left the screen recorder going yesterday on the first game, so I had to cut that out quickly. So this is the second part. Anyways, I don't know why I don't know why I do this. I guess we're going quite high up on there, so wow. Anyways, so how did I do the engineer start this time? I forgot. Our next opponent is Shildo. Not sure who this is, but yeah, here he is. His farm start. We didn't really anti-stall that, but oh well. He does ice start, so we're thinking straight away. He's probably pairing us with a tower, doesn't get deactivated too much, but if we can deactivate like an ice stall, maybe we can do some damage. Let's get this engineer on last, get our farm down, get the 9-inch nails, and we're thinking if we can anti-stall him quite a bit, he's going to struggle no matter what he has. So that's what we're going to go for. And we're also thinking pinks next round just to make him struggle a bit. He improved eco boost, so don't need to worry about him getting like copy ecoing us or anything like that. And we sent a few in just to try and get him to ice, to double ice, and then we were going to stop, but then we realised he doesn't know how to double ice, so we just kept full sending the pinks. And he goes for his Dartling Gunner now, so he definitely should be double icing and not going for a Dartling Gunner on before round 8 if he's playing like this. But he doesn't know how to double ice, and he kind of panics and sells 2 ices, so selling stuff really early on is really bad. And he has sold he sold 2 ices already, so yeah, it's really not too great for him. Now, we don't do the sentries again. I don't know why. I just don't know why I woke up and decided that I don't like sentries today, so that's weird. Anyways, we're just going to farm on, I believe. We slowed his farms down, we got more eco than him. We got super eco boost, that helps us quite a bit as well. 152 round 7 start, so that's really good. He's not been sending us anything in, so he's not been interrupting our anti-stall at all, so it should be that. It shouldn't be any slower than that, of course. We're going to get our next farm down. He gets another Dartling Gunner down. He definitely doesn't trust his ability to ice. He's definitely just seen Dartling Ice and thought of it as a cool strat, but not properly known how to use it, I don't think. Of course, Dartling, though, is... there is Hydropod, I mean, the Balloon Aero Defense System ability, but... like, abilities are really not important in this game. Since in some yellows, we just go for sprockets and 2 more 9-inch nails, and we're completely fine to that then. And now we're going to go for our engineer, go for our trap, or at least get our foam down at the start. And the foam isn't foaming, so you know, that's unfortunate. But nah. We just go straight for our trap there, okay. Because we're not like needing to anti-stall super hard and we don't have like spikes for leads, we are deciding not to put our trap right at the top. The anti-stall's not like vital in this. I'd rather kind of see what's going on and be able to like react to stuff accordingly, rather than just need the anti-stall to be super hard. So that's why we got it down here. It's also a little bit more comfortable. He team tower stands us, so that was really weird. We, for some reason, didn't collect the trap for ages then, so funnily enough, that weird TTS is actually going to get way more lives than I originally thought. But it also doesn't really matter because we now know he has a very awkward strat. So we send him in loads of whites with the camo lead in front, so he needs to get camo lead detection, but also loads of whites is going to make him struggle. Because he's only got 2 Dartling Gunners down. He juggle launches it, so now we know he doesn't have like quick shot or anything like that, so that's really good knowledge. So we can just send in whites again. It's loads of whites. He's not got enough Dartling Gunners to not get pushed back by them, so he has to juggle launch again. So now he has no track power. In like 20 seconds, maybe less, we took care of both of his track powers, which is quite funny. And we got ourselves loads of eco. Same farms now, but yeah, loads and loads of eco. You can send in this little rush here, so load of zebras. He has to sell farms to get more defense. I think they've got a fast spinning barrel on the depleted plutonium. So it's another farm, gets more defense. I don't know how this additional ice did anything really, but it did, and he now defends. But all his farms sold and loads more eco, so that's really good. And yeah, so now he's just in a bit of a pickle. Can't lie. He's got no defense down. Well, he's got some defense. He's not got great defense, but he's got no farms. That's the main thing. We're thinking about our double trap, but we don't need to rush into it. We can just farm one for now. I'm gonna smile because it's going very well. He just got his farm back down, but he's not got much eco either. Remember, because he's not. He sent us those yellows, but other than that, he didn't really send us anything this game. Get our engineer now. We're anticipating a Moab from this guy, so I think a trap up at the end will just clean that up nice and easy. Alongside this, he's gonna start refarming though, so he's starting to refarm okay. He's actually catching us a little bit in the farms, which is kind of funny. I believe that's a plantation, the right one, but it doesn't really matter. We've not really farmed on at all. Just kind of secured our defense up a bit. And we got way more eco still, so that's fine. We send in this Moab with whites up behind to try and make him struggle. He's of course got no tower boost because he had the TTS. He's got one more TTS, super eco boost, and you saw his jugs already. So he buys loads more. He buys some more defense, and he's able to defend that just fine then. We got leads from AI. I think we just don't do anything, just go for another farm. Yeah. Good. Another Republic straight away. Maybe we should have got another farm a bit earlier than that, but oh well, it's fine. And yeah, we can just chill now. And yeah, his farms are okay, but he's got not really much eco at all. We got loads of eco and good farms. And I think we decided he goes for ice shards. That's a bit strange. And I don't know why he went for an Arctic wind and sold a farm for that. I think he was predicting a BFB send, which I guess is not too wild of a thought. We go for a second trap instead, just to catch all this, get loads more money from all those scent balloon, the AI balloons. We go for a factory, so I guess he predicted it, but he didn't quite predict it correctly, so he kind of just slowed his farms down loads because of that. And now he's seen us go for the factory, so he sends in a BFB, which is a super easy defend for us. We could just, there's so many ways we could do this. But we're going to do probably the most optimal one, which is just going slowly for our spike storm. A singular spike storm and a trap with this at the end will be more than enough. So yeah, just keep collecting money from, getting loads of money from our engineer traps and from our factory. He's team tower stuns, but it doesn't really matter. We can just spike storm a second later, get our glue down and a trap at the end. That will not respawn unfortunately, but it's fine. We sold one of our traps to rebuy a trap down there, but it's completely fine. We get a trap here, which it does now actually respawn, so that's quite nice. But yeah, we did sell our trap again to do that, which is a bit funny, but oh well. Get another trap down. We've got loads and loads of money in hand, so we can now farm on super hard. And yeah, we're in a really good spot. He's got loads of farms down. I don't know why he's getting his farms down like this, but oh well. We just him in a ZOMG. I guess yeah, that's going to force quite a lot of defense. And he goes for his factory, unfortunate timing. We could deactivate straight away to prevent the him slowing it down right away. But I just thought there's no real point. It's not like a huge thing that's gonna, a huge benefit's gonna come from that, so we decided not to, and just did like chill with this. And yeah, don't think he knows how the ice ability works, but he stalled it again, which doesn't do anything. It sends in the ZOMG, sells his factory, sends in his ZOMG, so it's kind of like an all-out with some defense. It's pretty much his all-out. He can't really sell anything else, otherwise we can just counter super hard. And yeah, super easy defense we have for this. We go for our 4-2 spike factory, just to clear up the end of the map for anything that gets round, which will. And we don't even need to sell our factory, and we're going to just be nice and patient again, not selling our Republic until we have to at the last second, and just keep collecting all the round 25 AI. And this spike factory, the Mob Shredder spikes, is going to do so much work on this. Not even spike stormed yet, and it's already on low HP. That's ZOMG. And a few ceramics get through from the AI, but that's fine. And now we can just spike storm number 1, number 2, and number 3. We don't need a 4th one, but me bought it just in case. And yeah, now he's done. We win the game. There's nothing he can do. He's still got that CMG on his screen, by the way, in case you forgot. He goes for this. He goes for his balloon aerial defense system, which you need loads of balloons to be in play for it to do loads and loads of damage. And there's only one ZMG. We deactivate just for fun. He sells it, and I don't know what he's doing at this point, but I thought maybe he thought it was knockout. But yeah, that's good for today's video. Hope you enjoyed this. Some fun games. But yeah, if you like the video, like, subscribe, all the stuff he said before. And yeah, here's the leaderboard. Have a nice day. See ya.